Well, for more on this, I'm now joined on the line by Siphiwe Dlamini, who's the head of communications for the Defence Department. Mrs. Dlamini, many questions are being asked as to the authorization of the Gupta family to land at the Waterkloof Air Force Base, which is seen as a strategic point. Just can you take us through how it happened that they were able to land their family members there?
Let me first point out to you that as far as I am aware, and the department is aware, there has been no permission granted to any private citizen to use the Air Force Base Waterkloof. As you may very well know, it is indeed a military base, and it's a strategic place for the government. And as to whether they have landed there or not, I am not aware. All I'm aware of is that as far as we are in a position to indicate that authority to any private citizen hasn't been granted whatsoever. I am aware, however, that there is a plane that has landed there, and I'm still to verify who and where it belongs to.
We also get reports that they were escorted by the flying squad as well as the VIP protection when they left that Air Force Base. Is this something usual, or is it out of the ordinary, looking at what is happening at the moment?
Come again, it's difficult to hear you.
We're saying that we've got reports that they were escorted by the flying squad as well as the VIP protection as they left the Air Force. Is there anything untoward or unusual about this?
Well, that Air Force Base is normally used by government visitors from abroad, state visitors, and it could be that convoy that you're talking about was there, but I still have to verify that information.
Is there a possibility that some of their guests or some of the people visiting may have been from the Indian government, and as a result they asked for this sort of permission? I know that things are still a bit blurry right now, but is that a possibility?
They are a bit blurry, and I wouldn't want to speculate. That is why I would advise that I first gather my information and then respond with correct information. As it is, we're just speaking from a speculative point of view. But I can confirm that permission has not been granted to any private citizen to use the Air Force Base Waterkloof. It is a state defense force institution.
Right, and then just quickly to go to if, for example, the procedure was to be followed, is it possible for an individual to ask for this kind of permission and then that point is used? Let's say, for example, a big celebrity from overseas wants to rather use that one as opposed to landing at OR Tambo or something. Is there a process that can be followed to ask for permission to land at that base?
Well, first and foremost, I think we need to categorically state that is a defense force military base, and it means exactly that. It's not for use for private citizens or anybody else under any circumstances, unless, of course, it's something out of the ordinary. But we need to understand that is a national key point, and therefore don't use it for such.
Right, we are also getting reports that the Gupta family says they did ask for permission and that the correct procedures and authorization was given for this. And I guess we'll be checking with you again just to make sure that maybe there's a miscommunication within the department then, isn't it?
Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's do the verification so that we can give facts. But as far as I am aware, permission to anybody who's a private citizen for the usage of that airport has not been granted. I'm not aware of any of that.
Now going to, perhaps to maybe how different embassies work. The Indian High Commission is the one that perhaps could have given this permission for them to be able to land their family there. Is this a possibility, or would it still have to go through an authority like the Department of Defence?
I think you might as well ask the High Commissioner of India. I wouldn't be able in a position to speak on behalf of the Indian High Commission.
Well, thank you very much. That was the head of communications for the Department of Defence, Siphiwe Dlamini, denying that any permission was given for the family to be able to land there.
News that moves. eNCA.com.